When we trial,
we make a difference in breast cancer research.
when we trial,
We defy the odds.
When we trial, we do it for our families.
Right now, there's 3% participation of Black women in clinical trials for the drugs being developed. And we have to change that. We have to give our Black women a chance at life. And they need to know about clinical trials, about breast cancer, about really all health issues well before they need to know, and turn it into something that could be useful and educational and insightful and behavior changing. We have When We Trial, and those words are so impactful and real and meaningful to women, and we tested that.
I am a stage 4 triple negative breast cancer survivor. I was one of the first people in the nation to join the trial that I did. I had a 4% chance of survival. I think it's really important to be able to have a conversation about clinical trials early on.
I was diagnosed December 2009 with metastatic breast cancer, and I had a 4th progression, July of 2018, and my doctor introduced me to clinical trials. And the standard of care, the quality of care was just extraordinary.
The importance of clinical trials to me as a Black woman with 5 daughters is what they symbolize, which is hope for the future. I now understand how incredibly important they are to the creation of more treatments.
At 28 years old, I received a breast cancer diagnosis, and I was able to participate in a clinical trial. It's extremely important that everyone have that same opportunity. So my job, my career at Pfizer is very personal to me.
We want to bring the right interventions to breast cancer patients. And when they are faced with a decision, they are armed with information so that they can make the right decision for themselves.
For this project, we at Pfizer believe that everyone deserves to be a part of these potential breakthroughs that are created. And the only way that we can do that is to have equitable access to clinical trials.
The myth that a person will receive a sugar pill if they're on a clinical trial or they won't get treatment is totally untrue. I worked in clinical trials for breast cancer starting in the 1990s, and if Black breast cancer patients don't participate, then we won't know if the drugs that are being tested work on Black breast cancer patients.
There is a team of people that are working to make sure that everything is running smoothly, and just showing up for another and knowing that we can increase the diversity in the workforce and we can increase the diversity in the clinical trial population.
You know, that's one reason why I wanted to join, because I want Black women to see, hey, it worked for Sheila. And, you know, I'm a part of that legacy.
To be able to participate in that was huge. It saved my life. The drug hasn't reached the market yet, but I'm alive. So I want communities of color to understand the value of it. It's not something that should be thought of as a last stand.
In my head, my greatest hope is for cancer to be as easily treatable as something you might need an antibiotic for.
Without clinical research, we don't know whether or not a drug is truly working. Without participating, we don't know the true efficacy. We have to participate. Research is moving forward. We don't want to be left behind.
We're now giving women an opportunity to have a better standard of care for Black women and to get rid of those fears, but feeling good about it and safe about it. And it's working. And I feel really good that we're making a difference.